from to get where we are. Whereas most of the millennials do not believe even in talking about of the past. They are pursuing something that is not easy to understand. What is your take on that?
Well, I can understand that. I mean, this is a generation that is looking to pave its way. This is a generation that was introduced to the internet. Let's say a lot of changes came as a result of resilience to go forward. But I always think that in order to go forward, there has to be some kind of reliance on the past and on the history. And I believe that's a challenge on its own. And each nation state has to find a way to overcome that challenge. Like you have a young child who wants to run before it's able to walk. But before it can run, it has to understand that it has legs. And those legs are built from bones. And those bones have skin and mass and muscle. So even if it's very difficult to explain to a child, okay, this is what you need, at the end of the day, to start running, they understand, okay, maybe I should go back more about how to walk in order to improve my. So I think it's a as you go situation.
Through the internet, is the internet making the millennials run very fast, not even having to step on the brakes?
I think the internet has a lot of pros and cons. I always try to look at the good in things, because if you spend so much time on the bad, then you wouldn't go forward, right? But the internet does provide a lot of opportunity to see past current, hindrances, if it's being used in the right way. But I see that you're so passionate about the youth, and I'm just really full. It's amazing to hear, see, and I think mediums such as these, television, the radio, these are the mediums that we need to get a message across, to educate, to help provide information. Yes, you can go and you can teach yourself, but you need mediums such as these in place to provide the option of the learning process. I believe it's the same in Israel as well. And in Israel, there's a lot of energy directed into entrepreneurship. The ones to move forward, the ones to do something different, the ones not necessarily to look at the past, but to look at the future. And what Israel has done, what the people have done, is that they've taken this and they've molded it into entrepreneurship and an entrepreneurial spirit. And as a result of that, you have a lot of cutting edge technology and solutions. And I think if the youth, if their energy was focused and direct and developed, nothing stopping the youth of Israel from becoming the youth of Africa from becoming the next Silicon Valley, the youth of Uganda, the youth of Nigeria. Absolutely nothing. Everyone has the same potential. It's just a case of how you develop them. And I think that Israel has done such a wonderful job of that. And I think a lot of nations can learn. And that's why we're here, people like myself and Rami, to come and share this Israeli spirit, to share this entrepreneurial spirit,